Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today we're going to be doing this beautiful smoky eye look. I have loaded this look to Instagram and a lot of you guys like this look. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to be using some red, some purple, some gold, and we're going to make it pop, okay? So you guys stay tuned. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. We're going to start off using our Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, or any primer that you have. You don't have to use this one. I've already applied it and patted it on my lids. This is to keep my eyeshadow from creasing and to keep the eyeshadow on longer. The next step, I'm going to use my e.l.f. gel liner. This is in black, and we're going to lay down a black base. So we really want eyeshadows to pop, and when we do, sometimes we use a colored base. So I'm taking this base right up to where my eyeball ends. I have hooded eyes, so I have to feel where my eyeball stops. I'm taking it right up there, and that's where I'm going to create a crease. And guys, it doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to be a smoky look, so you're going to have blown out color. It's not going to be like really perfectly placed on the lid or anything like that. The next step for me is adding a red. You're doing great if you can find a great red. I love the Sugar Pill Cosmetics red. This is called Love Plus, the plus sign. Okay, I like to apply that as my red. It's very pigmented, and I'm just going to apply that in the crease. It doesn't matter if it gets on that black. It doesn't matter. Just put it there in the crease. Right on the edges of that black. Since I'm going to be trying out some purples in this look, I'm also going to use the Sugar Pill Poison Plum. That's one of my favorite purples, if not my favorite. Well, my favorite matte purple, we'll say that. I'm going to apply that using the same brush. Just apply a little bit lower than the red. So this is like going right on top of the black almost. Right around those edges. I'm going to take a little flat brush like this. I'm going to wet it. I'm going to go into my new Heavy Metals palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to apply this purple shade right here. This is called Metalhead, and I'm going to apply this onto the lid. Very pretty purple. And that black underneath just makes it like scream. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're following that black around. We're going to put that purple right on top of that black. Now, right here in this inner corner, I'm just leaving a tiny bit uncovered because I'm going to put another shade right there. But for right now, we're covering the lid, just leaving that little bit open. We're covering up the lid with purple. Wetting my brush again so I can do the other eye. And I might just pack some on the first eye, some more, because this purple is beautiful. And we really want it to have that metallic look. You see when you add that water to it, or either some Fix Plus or whatever to the brush, it really, really pops. Okay. I'm going to take a little pencil brush here. This is from Crown Brushes, just a little pencil brush. I'm going to take that red and really go back around again with that red. And that blending brush we used again. This is just a back and forth type game. We're just going back and forth. And sometimes, if you want to, you can go back into your purple, your lid color. Straighten out those edges. Make it really, really pop. So what I'm going to do now that I placed everything, I'm going to go back in with my Poison Plum. That's that purple. Just going along the edges here. And that's kind of going to be my liaison between those two shades. put a lot of Poison Plum here on the outside. And Poison Plum is really a deep purpley red. When you really look at it, that's what it is. Because when you start blending it out, it is a little bit, well, I guess that's why they call it plum. There is a red aspect to it. It's just perfect. Now that we have all of the pretty colors placed, it's very out there. Don't worry about the colors that might have fallen on the cheeks and everything. We're going to clean that up. I'm using the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner. And this is kind of like a cold liner. It's pretty soft. We're going to use that in the outer corner and across the lip. We're going to really make this smoky. Okay, so we're going to implement some of this black out here. We're going to keep it close to the lash line. And it's almost like we're working it into our lashes. And we have it here on the outer corner as well. And we're bringing it down into the bottom lash line. It's definitely going to go in the waterline. I'm just not ready to do that part yet. So we're working it right here. Right in this little outer corner. And before it sets, let's use another brush and smudge it around a bit. This is a Delium Tool 777. It's a flatter brush. And we can smudge a bit with it. I'm kind of flicking that black into the lid. Keep it basically on the outer corner. Don't cover up all your work you've just done. When you see me close my eyes and do this, guys, I'm just kind of smushing it into my eyelashes. Okay, so once it's all smushed up like that in the outer corner, we're going back into our blending brushes. We're going back into that first brush we used with that red. We're going to go back into our Poison Plum, but this time we're just going to keep it on the outer corner. We don't want to muddy the middle of the eye. Alright guys, I'm going to do the same thing on this eye, and I'll be right back. Now that everything is placed on the upper lid, we're going to clean the bottom. Clean it up, get your wet wipe, clean around there. Not too much. You don't have to be perfect because, like I said, it's going to be smoky. Going to be very smoky on that bottom lash line as well. So it doesn't matter. And plus you're going to do your concealer. So don't get alarmed. We're going to clean up just a bit. Because this is a waterproof liner, I could go ahead and apply this to my waterline now. Now usually I wait until I finish my look and go back to the waterline. But because of the fact that this is going to have lots of fallout, I'm going to go ahead and complete the eyes. I might add just a little bit at the end though. But we're going to put this same Stay Put liner from Milani. We're going to put it in the water line. And I'm going to take some of that purple Poison Plum. And I'm going to take my little Sigma flat definer brush. And I'm going to push it right underneath that black. And we're also going to add some of that Love Plus, that red. We're going to get it close to that purple underneath. And then we make sure we blend them both. So I'm going back to my Delium Tools brush and I'm blending them both. And I'm going to clean up under my eye just a little bit because we're going to put on lashes and we're going to move on to our face. So I'll be right back. You forgot to tell me I didn't add a brow bone highlight. I'm going into my Black Up Cosmetics Contour Powder Palette. This is in number 4. I like to use the matte brownish yellow shade in here as my brow bone highlight. It has just the right amount of that gold, like yellowish goldness to it. I really like it. So I'm going to tap it up there. Okay, looks like I took a little bit of my red away. So let me go back. Just tap a little bit into that red. It's very pigmented. Just add a little bit back. Okay, I have these gorgeous lashes. Guys, I don't know where I got these from, but they're gorgeous. I don't know if you can see them from there. We're going to place those on and I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, while I am baking with my face makeup, I'm going to continue my eyes. We're going to go back into that purple that was from Poison Plum. I'm going to add the star of the show. It's going to be this gorgeous gold right here in this palette. It's called Twisted. I'm just going to take a small little eyeliner brush. This is from Sigma. This is their E05. Okay, going to spray my brush again. This is the e.l.f. spray. Get it nice and saturated. Dip my brush in that gold, and that's what's going to be on the inner corner. So I'm putting a little bit on the bottom lash line and right here in the corner on the top lid. Alright guys, I feel like I want to blend just a little bit where that gold meets that purple. So I'm dipping back into that lid purple just a little bit. Okay, I'm also going to add my Blink lash primer on my bottom lashes. It really helps people who don't have, you know, much bottom lash. You can use a primer and really make them grow like right before your eyes. Okay, now I'm going to add Urban Decay's Perversion Mascara on top of that primer. Okay guys, these are your finished eyes. Very, very pretty. I know it started off very funky. You were a little nervous about it. Anytime you're using a lot of dark colors, anytime you're doing a lot of blowing out. When I say blowing out, I'm meaning like smokiness. It gets a bit out of hand sometimes. I got a little nervous myself. I always do, but it worked out. So guys, just, you know, keep on practicing with it. This look may come back a little bit later. I can always upgrade myself. I can always get better. You should have the same feeling. We're going to work through it and we're going to come back with this look maybe next year sometime. We're going to revisit this look. But for right now, I'm really, really digging it. I like the pigmentation of that palette, the heavy metal palette from Urban Decay. It is gorgeous. Every single shade is vivid and bright like that. And when you add that water or that spray, Fix Plus, anything to dampen that brush, is like gorgeous. Alright, so you guys, if you can get your hands on it, it is a very nice palette for the holiday season. The lipstick that I'm wearing is Urban Decay's Fuel lipstick with a brown liner from ColourPop, which is Pitch. So just in case you guys want to know. The foundation that I have on right now, I'm going to have a separate video for it. I do have Foundation Fridays now, so I want you guys to check it out this coming Friday, because this video will go up before that. So this coming Friday there will be Foundation Fridays and this foundation will be there. Okay, don't want to tell you what it is yet. I will talk to you guys in another video. Cyber kisses. Bye. Hey guys, before you leave this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, and click that little bell so you'll get notified when I put up videos. And be sure to check out my Patreon account. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.